All right, what's up, y'all? Straightest Club TV. We back with another episode, and this time we're in Akron. I got my man Eli right here.
What's going on, man? Eli the Bandman.
Okay. I've been following your career and your progress as an artist and as a designer and just as a businessman,
Right.
probably since about like 2020.
Okay.
And I'll say, seeing your growth and just how you carry yourself, I got a lot of respect for you. And I
Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you for taking the time to do this with me.
Oh yeah. We gotta support each other, brother. We together.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Same city. That's what I'm saying. I don't need one thing people lose, in this game in the industry. I think everything about money.
Yeah.
It's about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Connections that take you way farther than a dollar could.
Exactly. 100%. So I want to start from the beginning. And I just want to say this too. I'm from Canton.
Real?
Yeah, I'm from Canton.
Still
Yeah.
3-0 though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm glad you corrected
They
me.
really say Akron Canton.
Yeah,
but
Akron
you see what I'm
Canton, bro.
saying?
Yeah,
We
come
small,
on.
so it's like we really don't even like to other people. It's really
Which
one.
one?
You see what I'm saying?
Akron Canton Airport.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
I'm glad you corrected. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not know that, bro.
Yeah. I graduated from North.
Wow.
Akron
Yeah,
North.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's start from the beginning. Where are you from?
I'm from the west side of Akron. The neighborhood I'm from they call it the Valley.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And what was it like growing up for you?
Man, childhood was lit. Childhood, it was rough. It was back in when I was growing up as a kid, coming up, leaving out the house. You know what I'm saying? It was different than it is now. You know, you can leave out the house in any neighborhood and pretty much be okay to go to the corner store, to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing kid stuff. Back in my day, you might can run into the wrong crowd. You might get jumped. You might get picked on. You know what I'm saying? Or you might just meet some new friends. I was one of those guys, bro. I can go anywhere. Always had new friends, met new people. People always liked me. Of course, you're going to fight. You know, you're going to do the things because I wanted to be tough. I come from that type of background. My dad ain't really played too many games. So you had to fight. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight. No, I remember one of my first times standing out at my dad's house, you know what I'm saying? He made me put my hands up. You know what I'm saying? Square up. I still kind of remember that in his backyard to this day. So growing up, bro, it wasn't easy, but it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It like the old heads used to say, man, ain't nothing like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? These youngers don't know nothing. They don't know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So we come from that, man, hands on.
And I want to say that that's what people need to do more. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fight to like
Let it go.
not to be cliche, but like you fight and you can live another day.
Let it
you
go.
See, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't got to be cool. Let it go.
Yeah.
A lot of people I fought back when I was a kid. I'm cool with now. You know what I'm saying? They might be my brothers, some of my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a connection. We had a similarities. If you both could fight, if you wasn't, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't afraid to get out there. You know, we played sandlot, a lot of sandlot football, a lot of, street basketball, lane field, you know what I'm saying? So I was outside a lot as a kid, man. And, I made a lot of those same friends and connections I made as a kid. I still do it the same time. I take them same tactics with today's life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's key, man. That's key. Mm-hmm. That's key to going to where you're trying to go.
Definitely.
Because anything that's worth it, you gotta fight for it.
Got you, bro.
So, and I want to touch a lot more on that later on when we start talking about the reality of growing up in Akron today.
Bet.
So first, I want to dive a little more into the relationship that you have with your parents.
Oh yeah.
What was your relationship with them like?
My relationship with my parents, I'm a strong person, so even if things ain't the best, I still, you know what I'm saying, happy. So like, I got took away from my mother at a young age, like 7 years old. I probably got took away from my mom, and I never used to like bash my mom about it. You know what I'm saying? And it happened twice. And I was lucky for my dad's side to get me. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with my father's side. My uncle was actually my guardian. You know what I'm saying? Even though my dad stayed next door, we owned like 3-4 houses. You know what I'm saying? So on the street. So dad was next door. He took care of me financially. But my uncle was my guardian. Yeah, my mom was still in my life, you know what I'm saying? But since a youngin', I kind of took care of my mom financially and in a lot of different ways, like since a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember being 10, 12, my mom would call me late at night, you know what I'm saying? You got $20, son? You got video? You know, I'm gonna give it to her, you know what I'm saying? Because my dad's side, we was good, you know what I'm saying? My dad was very popular. He was one of those guys in the city that everybody know, that everybody call uncle, you know what I'm saying? So we was good, so I used to always share my wealth. That's kind of like how I am today. That's why I'd always do, you know, the Santas and all that. But my relationship with my parents, bro, my father, that's who I told you I had to go get a rental before this. Me and my father, man, that's my everything. He taught me everything, man. I learned a lot from him. I get a lot of respect because of him. You know what I'm saying? My mother, that's my everything as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how much my mom loves us, even though the situations that happened, you know what I'm saying, in the past, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? And my mom ain't get to have her father. You know what I'm saying? I had my grandfather's middle name, her father, which was Jerry Christian. I didn't know none of my family until I was kind of older on my mother's side, her father, because her father died when she was still a kid. You know what I'm saying? But my pops.
How old was your mother when her father passed?
To be honest, she was a kid. She probably was anywhere from 10, you know what I'm saying, 10 to, you know what I'm saying, 10 to 14.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's young, man.
That's young, bro. So I told you, I think that's why she named me Jerry. I kind of look just like my granddad for real too, man. But my relationship with my parents, even though they're not together, is balanced. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom more. I love my dad. No, I love them the same. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they love me the same. You know, so
Yeah.
My relationship with my parents is great. And even though all that stuff happened back in the day, we all like this. You know, things got better as, you know, life went on. My mom never got us back. My mom got 5 children. She never got us back, but
My mom got 5 kids too.
yeah, that's hard. And my brothers and sisters, I'm the oldest on my mother's side. My mom, other 4 children, they end up being with my grandmother, so it was kind of cool. My mom's mom, and I ended up being with my dad's side. So, you know, we were still all close. We still got to, you know, share holidays and stuff with mom and stuff like that.
I appreciate you for sharing that.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind touching up a little bit about why you were taken away from your mother? You don't have to share any, you know, explicit details, but if you could, like, summarize it.
Mom's had us, you know, she had 5 children at a young age. She probably had me at, like 17 or 18, so it was kind of rough and tough for her because, you know, imagine a woman not having a father, you know what I'm saying? And having 5 children, you know, you got to work super hard. You got to go extremely hard. And if you're not making those right decisions and doing the right things to, you know, make sure your children in that home is good, then, you know, you can get put in certain situations because people, you know, people don't never want to see you happy, no matter if they know you or not. And one day, I think my mom, I can't remember the first time why we got took away. I think my mom was leaving us at home or something like that, or can't remember, bro. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
tell
fine.
you the story, but the second time, that is why. We was living in Barberton. Was living in Barberton, Ohio, in the Jets, and we had a next door neighbor. She was a white woman. She was very nice to us. Always fed us. Always looked out for us. You know, she would watch us sometime with my mom. You know what I'm saying? And you know, her being a mother or just an adult, she was concerned with us being at home alone all the time because I probably was only about 10. You know what I'm saying? So I think she called a few times and they ended up coming by and we was there alone. And that's how it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, what was your father doing in this time of your life?
Oh yeah, Pops was the man. And I think my mom didn't want to, but she had to because I was the oldest. I had to watch the kids. So like my dad used to come by, and you know, moms would be gone, or if she was there, she wouldn't let me answer the door.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, yeah, I can go, or you know what I'm saying, but a lot of those times, like, yeah.
Do you think she wanted to protect you from your father?
No, she wanted to keep me away so I can watch the kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, hell no. You know, Pops was the man, you know. Like, he took care of shit. We would have been cool if she would have just let Pops, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. My mom just was young and, you know, I can't really be in her head and know, you know, everything she was doing back then because I still was young and was still kind of green to a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I asked you that because your father wasn't just like he was a regular guy, but like, he was a street guy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So what kind of, if you don't mind sharing, what kind of like what was he known for?
Pops was in the neighborhood. Pops was like the king of the city. You know what I'm saying? He took care of the LeBrons and the Antoine Winfields. Pops coached everybody. He helped everybody. But back when he was coming up, he was, you know, he was in the streets, you know, maybe into, you know, selling drugs and pimping, things like that, you know, all the stuff that was going on in the old school days, you know. And Pops was very popular because and he had a best friend who was a heavyweight champion, my uncle Michael Dopes. So Pops was one of those guys, flashy, you know, mink coats, you know, the woman on his arms, all that type, you know what I'm saying? Like on the movie type.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they can make a movie about
like
Pops.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah, like that, but you know, like for real. Mm. But Pops, he was the man, you know what I'm saying? But I was Pop's youngest son. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So the things Pops.
How many kids did your dad have?
My dad has 12 kids.
Wow.
As we know of. Mm-hmm. You know, he probably really got like 16.
Yeah.
You know, around the world and stuff like that. Maybe a few around here. But Pops didn't play when it came to his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it came to anybody's kids, you know, Pops would get out there and whoop anybody's kids, check anybody. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those guys in the community. He was a big pillar to the community. You know, even though if his past, he changed. He was a coach, you know, for South. He was an AAU coach, basketball coach for Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins?
No, Perkins. It's a middle school. It used to be a middle school up here. Yep, he was a basketball coach for them. They used to win a championship every year. Football, he's still winning championships to this day. But he was one of those guys, like I told you, like in the movies, like took care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know how you had those guys in the movies, like that everybody want to be like, you know, Cadillacs, mink coats, and all the old school stuff though. But Pops changed, you know. We come from good cloth. My grandmother and my grandfather, his parents they from the South and they ain't play.
What part of the South?
Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah, Alabama. To different parts of Tennessee. I can't think of some of the other spots, but yeah, they ain't play. So Pops, when he matured. You know, he was already who he was, but he nobody was perfect. Nobody's perfect. So I feel like I don't never judge nobody on what they had to do to feed, you know what I'm saying, to pay the bills and things like that. As long as they weren't out here killing, you know what I'm saying? So, or, you know, abusing women and, you know, just mistreating them. Because, you know, sometimes in that, even with being a pimp, you know, you might have to slap a girl. That's that type of industry, you know what I'm saying? Because they might just stole or they don't. That was that game back in the day. But so many people respected Pops because, you know, they might have gave a lot of stuff back to the community. Kids didn't have the money to play football, he paid for them. You know what I'm saying? The whole teams and stuff stayed at the house when you know what I'm saying, growing up. They never had to bring no money or nothing like that. We went everywhere, you know what I'm saying, all around the world. When I played for King James my whole life, you know, Pops used to take care of everything, you know what I'm saying? Even though we played for LeBron, Pops would still be digging in his pockets doing, you know, just tell you who he is. And today he's a pastor, you know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know Pops was serious, you know, even though his past, he was very powerful, you know what I'm saying? Very smart man, very respected.
And how did uh, the relationship of your mother and your father, you know,
It was a one night stand, so they really ain't had no relationship. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It was a one night stand, so they ain't had no tip. They ain't had no. You know what I'm saying? She was what, like I said, 17 or 18, but Pops was a full grown man. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, did basically what I was going to ask is how did this impact you? Like seeing your father live his life the way he lived his life. You see what I'm saying? Seeing your mother, you know, in the way she lived her life. How did this impact you early on in your life? Like looking back now.
man, man, you know, so waking up with no lights on is different. No heat, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So those real tough times with moms. You know what I'm saying? It grounded me to always appreciate, you know what I'm saying, and just remember where you come from, every situation, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I take that and then I take the blessings from my father's side, you know what I'm saying, my uncles and all that, very smart man, very intelligent man, very powerful as well through the community, you know what I'm saying, respected, especially from sports. They went to My one uncle went to Akron U. My other uncle went to Coastal Carolina. They got records. I got another uncle who went to Bowling Green. He stayed out in Atlanta. They've been there for about 30 years. Him and my auntie, my dad's brothers and sisters. So it's just like I took the wealth and the intelligence from my father's side, and what I told you about mine, kind of mixed those together. So it just, I feel like that's what make me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? And my mother's mom, my grandmother, she's a bailiff. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell my grandma, I'm gonna move you out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Cause my grandma, she did all the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? She got her degree. You know, she worked downtown. But sometimes, bro, it ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, man, one day I'm gonna be able to take care of everybody, bro. From just coming from where I come from. You see LeBron, the best ever.
Yeah.
I used to play ball. I went D1. I used to think I was going to be the next, Brown and all that. A lot of people did too. But I didn't grow after the 8th grade. I was the same height. Used to be ranked in the nation and all that. But I took that mentality of I'm going to be the next biggest LeBron. And then I started telling myself, yeah, in college, like I can be the next LeBron another way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what got me into the music. That's what got me into the clothes. That's what got me just being a grinder, a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Being before the curve. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about.
Most definitely, man. And so that's very well said. I think that's a great perspective looking back, because it's all about we don't choose the hand that we dealt. We only choose how we, what decisions we make. You see what I'm saying?
With those hands.
Yeah, with the best that we got. So that's well said, man. Now I want to get into high school.
Yeah.
Because you touched a little bit on, being a number one ranked athlete, and just being involved in sports, coming from a sport background.
Mm-hmm.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Akron Bethel.
Okay.
It's crazy. Cause
All 4 years?
Yeah, I was really supposed to go to St. Vincent, St. Mary. But like I told you earlier, and I used to be fighting this shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was from the neighborhood. Even though I started changing young, like 8th grade. I knew I was gonna be different than all my friends. So I never smoked weed or drunk or nothing like everybody else was starting to do and all that. I used to always tell my friends like, I'm going to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always that friend out of my friends.
Now, did you only play basketball?
Football and basketball.
Okay, both.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit of track, all that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I was an athlete for real.
But you wanted to pursue basketball, right?
Yeah. Coming out of high school, I wanted to pursue basketball. I was playing for King James most of my life. I was ranked in the nation.
What number?
In the state. In the nation, I probably was like in the 300s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the state back then, coming out of 8th grade, I probably was like top 50.
Okay.
In the state.
And Ohio is a tough state.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
in
they
my
got the greatest of
position,
all time.
yeah, in my position, I probably was more up like probably like 30s or something.
What position did you play?
Shooting guard.
Okay.
Yep.
And when was your first experience with basketball? Like, how young did you start playing?
I started playing at like 8 years old.
Okay.
No, I lied. I started playing football at 8. I didn't start playing basketball till 10.
Okay.
When I got with Pops and them, you know what I'm saying? They signed me up for basketball. I was like the tallest kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to play at all. I think 2 weeks later, I was averaging like 30 points.
Okay.
Yeah, we ended up winning the championship and all that year.
And what school was that at?
That was for Ed Davis Community Center.
Okay.
Yep, I played for Ed Davis when I was at elementary.
Okay, that's what's up. Now high school.
So high school was so lit, right? But I lost my brother my junior year, my blood brother, one of my father's sons. He got killed.
Was it to gun violence?
Yeah.
And how old were you?
I was like 17, 18. That's when I first started smoking weed.
It was like a coping mechanism?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was the situation of you like hearing that news? Like walk us through that the time period. Like how did it go?
Never want to feel like that again, bro. My bad, buddy.
Sorry.
I don't think I even thought about that since that situation. It was a good question. But I remember, I can't remember where I was at, bro, but I know I was with one of my friends or my cousins. And we just got that call, bro. And it was just like, you know, now, even when you get that call, you know, it's not the same, bro. Friends, cousins, you know, relatives, it ain't the same, bro. It's like, bro was a good dude. Kind of piggyback what you told me earlier. You gotta watch, bro. What's that, bro? He killed my brother and robbed me, bro. But pulling up to my brother's house, bro, and seeing that yellow tape. I don't wish that shit on nobody, bro. Like when it's somebody so close. Like all my brothers was locked up my whole life, for real, all my older brothers. That was the one that wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He had came home. We was close as hell, bro. Just wish, bro, he used to live in Arizona. His mom from Arizona. He got 2 daughters, 2 nieces. And really all my nieces from Arizona. He got 4 children. 2 of them live here with us. We ended up getting another one a couple years ago. They all grown though. It's like, bro, supposed to still be here, bro. Getting that call, seeing my sisters, my family. Shit ain't easy, bro. That shit still stick to me to the day. I try not to think about it. Cause I just live, bro, through me, but I miss him, bro.
How do you cope with it?
Weed. Weed.
Do it help?
Hell yeah. I ain't did that since probably the funeral, bro. About my brother. Like, you know, cause it's reality now. You know what I'm saying? But when you just asked me that, shit just hit my body, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, guys. When you watch people do shit, interviews and movies and all that shit, like the feelings is real. This shit real, bro. It's like he got 4 children. beautiful, beautiful, beautiful children. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like, I got all girls now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like bro living through me, but walking through that situation, bro, it wasn't easy, bro. But it's still with me today because like I'll never let bro's name die. You know what I'm saying? I pity him on all my jewelry, all that. He deserve it. Take care. Try to take care of all my brothers and sisters' children. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they'd do the same for me. But that situation, bro, it's probably gonna be with me forever. Yeah.
I just want to say, rest in peace to your brother.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a little, like, I think it's so crazy. You're gonna be like, damn. But I think that same year I lost my friend, Willie Brewer. He played ball with me, played at Bookto together, but we was like family because my dad used to mess with his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She lived out of town, but anytime she cut in town, she stayed at Pop's house. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime. So we knew each other since like 7. We always thought we was cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Just call him your cousin.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you know, everybody. I'm everybody's cousin because of Pops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's everybody's uncle. That's you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my bro. I'm talking about everybody, bro. So even still to this day, when people find out that's my dad, my dog, man. Man, it's crazy, bro. But my boy Willie, is one of my closest friends too, man.
Did he also pass to gun violence?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, man.
And I used to be on him too, because we was from 2 different neighborhoods. We was from the west side, he from the hill, I'm from the valley. You know, I used to have to be protecting him and stuff. Protecting a lot of my little cousins, a lot of, you know, from different sides, because everybody thought I was their cousin. So, you know, I was big as hell, bro, and I had work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they coming to big cuz.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody messing with them or they gonna come let me know. You know what I'm saying? So, and we had gangs and all that. Me and Gator, and, you know, Gator G, he started up he was one of them, man. Like Gator was this tall, but hey, you couldn't play with Gator. Yeah. That boy had you in some trouble, boy. We'd be at a party or something, 20, 30 years ready to fight because he didn't talk so much mess. And Gator was crazy, man. But yeah, picking on Willie, Willie was a great athlete. He played football, basketball with me up at Bookto. He played Pee Wee. He played for a different team, the other team on the west side. But you know, we grew up together. Even though being from 2 different neighborhoods, I used to get on him about hanging with his friends. You know, I separated myself from my homies once I went to high school. Even though these still my homies, I'm gonna kick it with them weekends, different time. But you know, when it came to ball, shit like that, I'm handling my business. So I was getting on Willie about that, missing practice or, you know, flicking. And his mother also worked at the school, you know what I'm saying? She was like our secretary, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he getting over her, you know what I'm saying? Because mom's at the door, he can come anytime he wants to, or he leave when he want. You know, she gonna be on his ass, but she's still at work, so he can, you know, he know how to get away. So he ended up leaving flicking one day with his homies, probably going to smoke at the corner store down the street. Somebody was sliding, happened to shoot the store up. They hit my bro. Ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
Man, bro. Now, did you ever get yourself involved in the streets at all? Because you got a lot of different, you know, influences around you. And you more likely to do certain things, to be involved with whatever path in life based on the influences you have.
Yeah, remember like I told you, me and Gator G, when we was kids, me and our homies, you know, we was in middle school and stuff. We had our little gangs and, you know, stuff we claimed, we wrecked. And then a lot of stuff, like, a lot of my friends, you know, because I played ball, we all still play ball. You know, we was from the neighborhood, we had our little thing going. That kind of converted over to us being closer on a court in the field, you know what I'm saying? Got involved with my boy Gator G. We started hanging probably about 6th grade. Around then, that's probably when it started, you know, V-Boys, was from the Valley. We had a little gang called the Killer Gang. We was beefing with dudes like the Goonies. They had this gang called the Goonies, Notch Boys. It was all different little gangs, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up clicking up with the Notch Boys. Them was our homies. RP, my cousin Don Bino. He was from the East Side. He was probably one of the.
Yeah, I know Bino too.
Bino was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bino was the one. But
yeah, I used to always hear about Bino growing up.
Bino was the one on the music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still can play Bino now. Like,
yeah.
And feel it, like, in my soul.
Was he going to get signed?
Bino would have got signed. Bino and Gator would have got signed. If Gator's song maybe would have came out earlier, you know what I'm saying? I think he would have, but yeah, if they would have had more time, they would have got signed. They would have got signed. Gator been a rapper since we was kids. Same for Bino. I remember walking to school, just being in the neighborhood. That's all he would do. Gator was like one of his favorite rappers was like Reed Dollars. I don't know if you hit the Reed Dollars.
No. I heard the name before though.
Yeah, Reed Dollars was like how Meek Mill started off. You know what I'm saying? Doing the little raps with the in front of, you know what I'm saying? When people record them, they're doing the little freestyles and shit. Man, Reed was crazy. I remember Gator got me hip to this one song, but he kind of used to rap like when he had that same effect when you hear him, like, damn, niggas talking. You know what I'm saying? That girth to it, you know what I'm saying? But we got into that, bro. 7th grade came around. You know, I remember I told you I was playing ball, I was playing AU, so, and football and all that. Like, even though I was with my homies, you know, my peoples would be on me, police, all that, you know, because already Pops is who he is. And,
right,
you know,
yeah.
And my unks and all that, they ain't play that. Like, my people, even though Pops and who he was, like, they ain't play a lot of that dumb shit. So, you know, when I was on my knucklehead days, I was getting Pops made sure he disciplined me to try to get that shit out of me, because all my brothers probably was in jail their whole childhood, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of different things and stuff in the streets. So,
yeah. So your parents had all boys? I mean, your mom, you were closer to your mom's side, right?
I'm closer to both.
Oh, so like all your brothers that got locked up.
On my dad's side.
Y'all was raised together?
So look, Pops now is about 68, right? My oldest brother is probably the same age. My oldest brother and sister probably the same age as my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, so I kind of like, by the time I was living with Pops, everybody was kind of grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they was like teenagers and shit, I was little. You know, yeah, like when they was teenagers and kind of like 10, 12, because Pops got, like I told you, Pops got 12 kids. My oldest sister probably 48. Yeah, my oldest sister probably 48, and my brother probably like 46.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
And my mom like 49.
So, now it kind of sounds like you were struggling to choose between two lives.
Yep. So I had my uncle, who was my guardian. He ain't play. He was strict as hell. You know what I'm saying? I used to be doing a lot of sneaking out, a lot of the shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. Like I started being around my homies and shit. I started doing dumb shit. I remember one time I ran away with Gator. Didn't come home for like 2 weeks because I just was scared to go home because I snuck out and I couldn't get back. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay at my nigga's house, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This like stuff I wouldn't usually do, you know what I'm saying? But
this was at your dad's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was living with my uncle. But so my granny's house was right here. That's what my uncle took care of my granny. You know what I'm saying? But my uncle was my guardian, but he never was really home. You know what I'm saying? But he'd come home like morning, come home at night, check on me, make sure I do my homework, and he'd go back up to his other house with his girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you basically had a free house.
I had a free house because my grandma was hella old. So like I told you, I used to be sneaking out, sneaking people in, doing all the type of shit. That shit was cool because I wasn't doing nothing. But middle school, I was just, sneak girls over and shit like that. That was cool. But as I got to high school and shit, I was going to the club, bro, probably at like 15 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the real club. I'm in there with my big cousin and shit. Because like I told you, all my siblings was older on my dad's side. You know what I'm saying? My uncles and them kids, my cousin, by the time I was in middle school, my cousin was finna graduate damn near high school and shit. So I was going out with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your first time going to the club? What was that experience like?
Everybody thought I was, of course, the people that knew me, they're like, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, my big homies and shit like, man. But, like, I was very mature. Always been very mature. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, when I was 14, 15, bro, I was the same height. And I was big, all that. So if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. You would think I was a college student. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the first time I went out, I knocked a college girl.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And my cousin couldn't believe it. Like, I was hitting her and everything. Like, I'm high school. I think I was a sophomore, bro. I'm hitting college day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I might have been a freshman. Because I was only 15. Yeah, I was hitting freshman. I'm hitting something in college. I had a few college days.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So now it's like, talk about getting closer to graduating. Were you still struggling with, choosing between which path you wanted to take?
No, because like I was telling you, Pops used to be on me, so he kind of, my Pops, my coach that coached me for King's Games, there was two women. One of them was a man, Coach Mack. That was who I played for when I first started playing basketball ever. Remember I told you we won a championship?
Yeah.
He ended up keep coaching us for a few years. Then my dad ended up being our coach. But Pops being in the streets and shit. That's how the women's became our coach. And then we ended up getting signed by LeBron and my team. And they became like mothers to me. You know what I'm saying? With, being took away from my mom.
Yeah.
My mom wasn't, everybody else's moms was at the games and all that. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell my mom this shit a couple years ago.
Was it hard for you?
Go to your games and I said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Mom. I probably couldn't count 5 times you came to one of my games. My whole life.
And a lot of people, it's rare that, I wouldn't necessarily say rare, but usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Usually it's struggling to see your father, but
yeah.
So did that make you more aggressive?
Yeah. So I was always the best on the team. Any sport I play, I was an athlete. Like, I was really good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say that you can go on YouTube and still watch me and shit when I played for LeBron and all that. You can go on Google and look me up. I was a 4-star athlete in high school.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So how did you handle dealing with, because when you
I wanted to go to the league, bro, so that's what took me away from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Once my peoples and all them and all these people that was coming into my life started making me see the bigger picture and this neighborhood, I started like separating from my friends. These are still my guys and all that, but they knew, and I always told them what I was on, so they knew. They never like disrespected that. You know what I'm saying? They always respected that.
So was it like, we about to protect the young guy that's nice at sports? We about to protect him because he gonna get us out of here.
And it's so crazy. We was all just like, the same age of me and my homies, but I hung with a lot of older homies, so it was definitely like that. A lot of the OGs and all that, like if they seen me out and shit, like, man, I was always getting game. You know what I'm saying? The parades, the festivals, we had gangs and stuff. So the police, they coming up hitting me in cuffs, and so I used to get them talks young, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. I got them talks early because they knew I was gonna be something in sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what helped me, take my step away of being all, into school and sports.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, what was your ambitions after high school?
I went D1. I went to Morgan State University. I played football.
What position?
The wide receiver. Yeah. I got to experience the real fashion, the different, cultures and all that by going to a HBCU. And the girl-to-boy ratio was like 9-1. You know what I'm saying? So it changed my output on how people dress, how people like just live, bro, their life. Because I'm from small Akron, being with all these different people from so many different places, and like building relationship with these people and seeing where they come from and where I come, like, damn, it's so similar, but it's so different. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, so.
What was your first day on campus like?
It was crazy, bro. Like, so that's what like made me ambitious, like being down there, seeing people, my first day seeing freshmen driving like foreigns and
Yeah.
nice cars, you know, because it's foreign kids down there. They all, you know, from different places, Africa, you know what I'm saying? So they doing different stuff, scam, and there was so much shit I got hip to that I wasn't hip to. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was going on. My first day on campus, bro, seeing them women, seeing them from different places, and just experiencing different people, being away from home, bro, being in Baltimore, experiencing all these different people at one time. That shit was so loud. And I remember I met my first homie, my dude Tater. He played on the basketball team. No, actually, I met my first homie, my dude Shaq. He played on the basketball team, and that's how I met Tater. But my dude Shaq, the one I told you that gave me my kufi.
Okay.
Man, he was like 6'8", had a tattoo. He was the weed man though, but he played basketball. He's serving the whole campus. Man, I'm talking about the campus police, the teachers, everybody. You know, everybody knows Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I just remember me and him, bro. Because I the first time I went to campus was for the visit. You know what I'm saying? We got to go for a weekend. And one of the players took me to him. You know what I'm saying? I just knew, like, that's going to be my dude when I come back. You know what I'm saying? And just being around, bro, I still keep up with everybody probably like that I ran across back in school that I became like real close friends with. We all still talking, you know.
That's what's up. So talk a little bit more about your football career at Morgan State.
That Morgan was lit. Football, just going to play Division I football was dope. The connections, the friends, teammates, the coaches, just the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? It's a dream. It's a movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, every kid that played ball dream to go to college and into the league.
So you got a full ride scholarship?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And I was good in both sports, bro. So I had a lot of scholarships for both sports.
Who are some of the notable names? Schools.
Georgia Tech.
Wow. What made you not choose that?
Man, I'm trying to play both sports at Georgia Tech.
Oh.
It's an engineering school.
Yeah.
Should have been tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dyslexic, bro. So I'm very smart, but like, I'm dyslexic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what is that like? What was that like in school for you? Like,
when I was younger, it was harder because I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, it got better. Well, I'm still dyslexic. You know what I'm saying? So I can read and all that shit, bro. But like over time, while I'm reading, I fuck around and see something else while I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Like, cause I didn't never. But as I got older, I'm like, damn. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta slow down. So now, I don't read like everybody else. I can. But if I do, I might fuck up and say something. You know what I'm saying? It might be it might just, I don't know. It's weird, bro. It's hard to. I'm just dyslexic.
that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah. So
does dyslexia influence the art that you make? Because I know you have a clothing brand, which we'll touch on more.
like, I don't think I got it that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just noticed it as I got older. Like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? But it was harder for me, like, with different subjects and shit, like science and math. Like, even though I was good as fucking math, like, as I got older, that shit got harder. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's just all, like, I forget shit easy.
Yeah.
Even before smoking and shit, like, it ain't even forgetting. I mix shit up in my head. Like, I think that's one of the things too. So it's like, believe it or not, I had an IEP.
Me too.
But I always was like on mirror roll and shit. Like,
same. Mirror roll, honor roll.
Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think I ever had honor roll, but I always had mirror roll. Once I got to like 8th grade and shit, that's when you know what I'm saying, I wasn't playing. My peoples ain't playing by my. So I was supposed to go to St. Vincent St. Mary.
Why didn't you?
Remember we were talking about fighting.
Yeah.
That kind of fucked me up. Even though I played for LeBron and shit, I was the best on the team.
What year?
All my homies. I graduated in 2013. But I took the test and shit. Me and all my homies took the test. We all played for LeBron. We all failed. They all got in. I didn't get in.
Crap.
feel
I'm
me?
sorry to laugh.
No, you
Sorry to
good.
laugh.
We all failed that bitch. Everybody probably failed.
What
that
was the
bitch.
test? Like, what was it? It was
It's like a test you gotta take to get
Oh.
into the school.
like an aptitude test?
Yeah, or
Something like
I
that.
don't know,
Yeah.
some crazy shit. But when you an athlete and you get that scholarship, they gonna make sure you get through that. But like I told you, I remember one time playing for King James. We was finna leave to go to a tournament out of town, and we was at my coach house, and one of my coaches. Remember I told you my bros and all them pops.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? They was
The records.
heavy
They
in the
set
streets.
records at Acton U, right?
Huh?
They set records at Acton U.
No, that's my uncles. I'm talking about my brothers and shit. This is
Okay.
my dad's kids. Remember I told you about pops and my brothers and all them can fight. You know what I'm saying? So we got a real big name for fighting. So my coach like, you ain't like your brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? Next nigga walking down the street, man. Nah, you ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to show off.
Right.
Man, nigga walking down the street. This my dude now. We went to high school and everything together. Bro, I knocked this nigga out.
Oh.
I probably was out here. You know what I'm saying? Knocked him out, bro. We just came back to the house. Nigga, two of my homies went with me. They recorded it, showed culture, everything. God damn! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you crazy. Nigga, you crazy.
So-
Why would you do that? You crazy, man. Why would you do that to that man? He ain't do nothing.
Do nothing. So look, I felt bad. Bro, nigga, they came, cause I ain't even that type of nigga. I don't pick on motherfucker. I go be the nigga that save somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they come back, bro. He come back with his whole family.
Oh.
They like 20 deep. They nigga, his big brother would come up. Who hit my brother? Why you hit my brother? You know what I'm saying? I step up. I'm like, shit, nigga, same reason I'm finna knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Reminds me, I play for LeBron James AAU team, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with white boys and all our team. They seen this shit, bro. The police then came and all.
Oh.
Man, my guy, my coach, my two coaches at the time, two of them. The one was the man. That was my first basketball coach ever. That's the one who made me do the shit. He didn't act like he ain't no nut.
Yeah.
My motherfucking godmoms, bro, they was so mad, bro. Nigga, I had to sit out the first game of the tournament. We was playing in like a big ass tournament out of town. Nigga, I had to sit out the first game. So Drew Joyce, the coach at St. V,
Yeah.
he was he ran a lot of the King James shit. So he motherfucking found out. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He was pissed. So that was like one of the reasons why. And I used to fight a lot, so when I was getting suspended from school and shit, that shit count when you're trying to get into like private schools and shit. They count that shit. Yeah, so it was over with. Like they could have probably got me in, but he ain't want to deal with my ass, especially who my pops was and all that shit.
Right.
He already knew it would have been tweaky. We'd have been running that month.
Yeah.
He wasn't going for that shit. So I ended up getting into Hoban as a private school. I got into Hoban, but I probably failed that one too. But they wanted me, so I got in. Cause that shit was hard, bro. That shit was so hard. I couldn't believe they said I passed that one.
Was you?
Them private schools was way harder than
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, when I got into Hoban, coach called my uncle. He's in. They sending me my schedule for my workouts and all that for the summer. I ended up going up booked to a scrimmage for football. You know what I'm saying? And they put me at wide receiver. And I scored 7 touchdowns, bro. Scrimmage.
Yeah, you
I wasn't even on the
creative
team.
player.
Yeah, I wasn't even on the team.
Yeah,
yet.
you was cheating, man.
I ain't even played. This is my first time even being with them niggas. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Coach called. Yeah, we got a game. Come on out. You know what I'm saying? They already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, my dude Jefferson, he's from Youngstown. Man, he just throwing it. Just throwing it. Every time I take it, I'm so fast. I'm gone. Man, I had like literally 7 touchdowns, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. So I'm like, I'm going to book them.
Yeah.
Already see, like, I'm finna, ooh, you know what I'm saying? It's on.
Yeah.
So this like me curving, like, I ended up want to go to school for football in high school instead of basketball. You know what I'm saying? I used to be basketball coming into high school, but like my basketball coach used to like would be hating.
Yeah.
He's my dude, but he was like, he had a nephew on the team of my age group when I got to like be a senior and junior, and it was like, wait, stupid. So I'm like, man, junior and senior. It was weird, bro, because I was starting this shit as a freshman, both sports, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to like junior and senior year, his nephew was in my, or his cousin, whatever, he was in my grade, you know what I'm saying? So when it came to them years, it was time for him to play and all that shit. Like, he was trying to run the offense through them and all. Like, these niggas not even on my level. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I'm like, I don't want to play basketball. I'm going to school for football. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga fucking up my career. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had still had a great career, but I would have went way crazier. You know what I'm saying? He was holding me back and shit. I'd do some shit like hit 3-4 threes or something and take me out the game.
Hating.
What you doing? Like, fuck, I ain't tell you now I need a break. You know what I'm saying? So I was going through that. That's what made me just want to go for football. When I really transitioned to college, it was like I was at an HBCU. I was in college, but it was like kind of like Booked for real.
Yeah.
Because it was all black. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things going on that you would never think was going on in college. You know what I'm saying? We was right in the neighborhood too, like in the dead smack in the hood. You know, so.
And Baltimore is crazy too.
Baltimore crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I done lived in a rough places. I done grew up. You know what I'm saying? And been around some shit for real.
And what would you say was one of your craziest experience being on a football team? Because
me and one of my Texas homies ended up fighting. I beat up a couple niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I remember me and one of my homies, we was close. We had, remember I told you the older players on the team used to try to get us lit and shit, so we wouldn't know the playbook, shit like that. So one day we had a party at the older homies' houses. You know what I'm saying? Bitch going. I'm in there with my little hoe in the room, you know, smacking her. This nigga, I think I had some food and shit, some snacks. You know how niggas go to the store, everybody load up. Motherfuckers hella lit. Nigga that ate one of my snacks, bro, without asking. I beat that nigga's ass in front of everybody.
Dang.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, I ran up on it, beating him, like, nigga, you know, I just tripping on you, like, nigga, we gotta work. Like, nigga, you got me fucked up. Like, you know, and my nigga B-Lo wasn't no sucker. They from Texas. Like, you niggas ride horses, all that. He from Port Arthur, where Pimp C and them from. You know what I'm saying? So, we go outside, you know, and it's hella of them. It's only me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got my homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? But them niggas came in like 5 deep to the school. You know what I'm saying? They all got scholarships and shit. They all like grew up and all that. So I think 2 of the niggas was cousins. RP my nigga Ricky. He was our quarterback. He ended up dying a few years ago from a car crash.
Wow.
In Texas. But this his cousin, my nigga B-Lo, Brandon. We just 2 niggas down, you know what I'm saying? And you know the hoes around, all the shit. And we go outside. We getting it in, but I destroyed bro. He was, you know what I'm saying? Bro had some weight and all that, but you know I was like way a little taller than him. And these bitches too quick. He couldn't fuck with me at all. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. So I think that was one of the craziest moments. And it was another time, I think it was like that too. One of my niggas, he from DC. I ain't even gonna say his name. But this is my dog for real. But we had got into it on some lit shit. I didn't like way fucked him up, roughed him up. Took his car all time. The homies had to stop me. Like, I was just on some crazy college shit, bro. Niggas was drunk. Like, you know, college, bro, you get hella drunk with your homies. We was just coming from the club. You know how niggas, like, try to stunt on you. He had a car. He was selling weed. He had a little couple of dollars and shit, so he used to be trying to stunt. Remember I was telling you about my homie Shaq?
Yeah.
It's me, Shaq. You know, this my homie. Shaq, my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get real close. And my other nigga Tater, we all in the car. We probably coming from the club. You know, they probably did it big, pop bottles, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And bro used to always be trying to pop his shit. Man, I had to. You know what I'm saying? It was over time. You know what I'm saying? So much shit. And I was, you know, me being from Akron, and they not really knowing too much about Akron, you know, we had the movie, you know, I know they got that one movie, what's it called? Damn. And they got the one nigga in the movie, and they be like, Jay Reed. You ain't never seen that? It's called, I'm finna tell you what it's called. It's supposed to be shot in Cincinnati, and it got LL Cool J in it.
No, I ain't hit, bro.
Yeah, but people that's listening, that's gonna watch this, they gonna know what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all put that in the comments of that movie with LL Cool J and Jay Reed and LL Cool J telling nigga, Jay Reed, you ain't no cop. You know what I'm saying? Jay Reed ended up being...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Desi Banks made a skit of that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So Jay Reed really supposed to be from Akron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's like, you from Akron. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I tell everybody out there I'm from Akron, you know, niggas be like, yeah, you Jay Reed. Like, The fuck you from Akron? Ain't shit out there in the farms, but niggas don't know it's really,
Yeah.
you know, it's really land, like how it's land. So that's my homies, and everybody really got to go with me. That like you can't fuck with Eli. Like Eli from right away. He ain't them niggas ain't from ain't no country, no suburb shit going on. Them niggas got to be something going on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers after a while knew not to fuck with a nigga down there. So I think that was probably like the craziest.
Yeah, and how do you carry, you know, having this kind of presence, because people often they get intimidated by somebody like you. So how does that impact the way that you move today? Before we get into your musical career, because I think it ties into that as a whole. So how do you say that you
moving humble as I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like once a person probably got about 5 minutes with me, they like, damn, bro, cool as hell.
Yeah.
Or just knowing the things I have done and the things I do on the daily and for the community. You know, people that seem to give away 1,000 turkeys over the years, doing
That's what's up.
Giveaways every year. Just
I would always see those too. I would always see those. Yeah, definitely. So I've seen it.
Yeah, just being a young boss. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the right things. Back to school events, back to school, you know, supplies and all that. Just young, just trying to, you know, just starting something and seeing a vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with it. Even when somebody might be have more, you know, be more famous. I ain't even gonna say famous, but you know, got more
clout
or you know, more emotion than you have. You know, sometimes you gotta still be you, no matter what. Even if you is being humble or if you around somebody you think. I'd always put myself on that pedestal, even if I'm with somebody that they know more than me. I feel like I'm just like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody start from here, you know what I'm saying? Or come from certain same situations. So I always carry myself high, bro. Like, so if a person ever meet me, they understand, and then they get the drift, and they like, damn, he ain't even what I thought. You know what I'm saying? So the intimidation kind of go away.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's good, man. Now, when did you start making music?
I started doing music in high school, but my little homies. I had some little homies. They started a little gang, a little rap group in high school called 20 Cash. And they used to be doing music, and I had a couple homies that had one of my homies. His mom, my dude Steve. His mom had a studio in her basement. Like, it was fire. She used to like record all the like old school, like the big names and shit. I'm sorry I can't even think of some of them now. I don't want to say the wrong names, but you know, like Ohio players and, you know, people like that. Like, his mom used to do music with him. She was a producer, I believe.
What about the OJs? OJs is from Canada.
Yeah, I believe so, bro. I think she got OJ. Anything that came through her, Auntie was probably messing with him. So, see, you know, the studio was set up, was down there. We'd be down there smoking. This was like junior year. Remember when Brett got killed and all that? So these are the things. I'm doing different stuff now than just playing, because I used to just all sports, working out, and anytime I'm kicking it or something, it'd be like weekends. So now weekdays and stuff like that, after before school, after practice, stuff like that, I'm linking with homies that's like more not in the streets. They good kids, you know what I'm saying? They come from good homes. Like, I always had friends from the hood and friends from suburbs and all that. So, like, I used to be more comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, they had more, like, TV homes. Mom, dad, and stuff. This was around the time when a few of my homies died. So, you know, I was smoking weed and shit. I was 18. I was 19. I graduated as 19. So, I was older. So, you know, I was making my own decisions. I was making good decisions, but weed was helping me get through a lot. It was coping. That's what I used to cope with my pain. But I used to just be fucking around, and then my little homies, they ended up making a group, and they was hard, and they ended up like blowing up, like on.
What was the group called?
20 Cash. Okay, yeah. They was getting booked for shows and all that, and I was managing. This after high school and stuff. This after I came back from college. When I was managing them, you know, everybody's like, man, you need to be a rapper. You know, because my name was already Eli Bandman. I got this name in high school. You know what I'm saying? So when the little homies started the group, I probably was like a senior. So by the time I went to college and came back, they was turned. So they was dropping videos and shit like that. And my manager, little homies, I had the paper to, you know, pay for their studio time, video shoots, just all the whole nine. And then, you know, everybody just, one of my homies, B Mims, Benji Mims, what do you go by now? He used to be on me like, bro, you gotta rap, you got the lifestyle, you got the story. And he used to help me make songs. Like, he helped me make my first couple songs.
Yeah, he hard.
Yeah, he hard as hell. And I was on the auto-tune wave, so when I first started doing music, I was dropping auto-tune music.
What was your first project called?
My first project was called Bandman City. Bandman City, yeah. And people was fucking with me. Like I said, I had the group, and you know, I just ended up joining. I was always in the group, but like I said, I was older than all them, so I was the one, you know, trying to get them. And my other dude, Polo Peasy, he was the same age as me too. He went to Central State, so he was getting the shows, he was booking the shows, stuff like that. And you know, we was doing shows with like Icewear, Vazo,
That's what's up.
All that. And like I said, I ended up just start doing a couple songs, and I ended up getting hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because who I was already, so, you know, and I got better as over time went.
Okay. Now, who were some of your musical influences?
Future for sure. Like, when I was in high school, I listened to it. Future, Drake, A$AP Rocky.
And how did you take what you observed from them and apply it to your own style of music?
So Future. So when I first started doing music, I was doing auto-tune. You know, I got a deep voice, so my voice was, you know, people used to kind of compare my music to Future. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I used to try to, you know, kind of like mimic some of the stuff he used to do. Then, you know, I used to use like A$AP Rocky's, you know what I'm saying, style, and, you know, wearing different stuff. I always wear like different clothes. I used to do like shoots and model for different clothing brands and do fashion shows and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just to put myself in different avenues, and, you know, because I'm a rapper, you know, you want to be in different scenes. And
right. Branding, marketing.
Yep. So I kind of used everybody, like, even though some artists I ain't in, because I listen to a little bit of everything. I listen to a lot of old school music. You know what I'm saying? So the music I make now, a lot of people compare me to Larry June because I come from I come from a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And I come from listening to a lot of the old school music. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Mayfields and just anybody old school. Like I fuck with it because, you know, the beat, the sound, just the whole.
They make the best samples.
Yeah.
You make the best samples.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, drill music.
Yeah.
What's your take on drill music and, like, you know, music where people be dissing and dead talking about they smoking on their ops? How do you feel about that?
I ain't never really been into that. Like, I make get money music. You know what I'm saying? My name Eli Bandman. So when you hear me, you gonna want to get some money. You gonna think about getting some money. You gonna want to, you know, live this type of lifestyle. So I ain't never really been into that. I don't knock it. You know, so everybody got their own lane. Everybody got their own style. But I just feel like it just helped kill the community. You know what I'm saying? It helped keep the shit going on that been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't my lane.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That remind me of New Dallas.
Yeah. My boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my boys.
That's what's up.
You
met them before?
I don't know them, man. I'd have met them South by Southwest, where I told you I wanted you to get an experience of. I was out there. I had a table out there with my boy Simo. He from Texas. He got a brand too. His brand going crazy. Roadrunner clothing. Okay. He do events all around the world. And they pulled up on me. My dude Uncle Joe had them pull up on me. A couple of their other artists is coming to check out my clothes and shit. And this is before they got they wave. It was about 2 years ago. But like last year they was on at South by Southwest. They was turned already. But I'm like, damn, I met these niggas last year.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I usually go. South by Southwest, you're gonna meet all the, you know what I'm saying, up and coming people that's gonna be the next 6 months, you're gonna be seeing them everywhere.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, and they was trying to buy something. Mm-hmm. And them and they homies, you know what I'm saying, they was really picking my shit up. Like, damn, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? I probably got pictures and videos with them.
That's what's up, man. Now, you're not like a stranger to meeting like big name celebrities.
Not at all.
Name some of the notable names that you've had formed relationships. They shot with you.
Yeah. So when I first started going crazy, when I started the record label, all that, I did a song with Doughboy.
What was your record label called?
My record label called Bandman Records. Like I said, I did a song with Doughboy, a song with Peasy, Babyface Ray. I met Peasy back when my homies, my little homies was rapping. I was managing them. I'm trying to get them to feature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Peasy probably was fucking with me heavy. You know what I'm saying? He seen how I was moving on the younger side. And of course, once a nigga come in and tell him to buy a feature, any nigga gonna be like, oh yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting his number and shit. We conversated. So by the time Babyface ended up getting hot, it was probably a couple years later, I was already rapping. Babyface had a show. I ended up pulling up to the show. Me being who I am, I tell them as he's walking out, like, I gotta be good. He look at them like, what? They tell him, you good. These the niggas who having the show that on the club, Nightlife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nightlife used to have a club, and then they brought Babyface out, walk him out to his car and shit. Get in, I tell him what I got going on. He's like, oh yeah, damn, man, good looking, man. You say your name is? Bandman. Yeah, for sure, I'm fucking with you, dog. Shit, we finna pull up and go get this drink at the studio. Like, oh yeah, damn, I'm rapping. Shit, pull up, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, knock the shit out. Pull up, Peasy with him, all this shit. V's with him. Nigga don't even know, people don't even know who V's is at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They tell me, you need to get a feature with him too. He gonna be the one, he the one now.
Did you get a song with him?
It's crazy, because nigga just thinking nigga just talking.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So then it's just like, damn, seeing the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I don't know if it was V's, but I remember V's had one comment. Nigga used to be hitting me and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you remember being, when Babyface pulled up and, Face know who a nigga is. Face used to be hitting me trying to knock the video out, you know what I'm saying, before he blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga ain't end up doing a video because Peasy ended up going to jail.
Damn.
They both was on the song, so we end up, I ended up seeing him again, you know what I'm saying? He was on. He wasn't even acting the same, you know what I'm saying? The energy kind of.
I met Babyface.
Babyface a cool nigga though. I ain't gonna lie.
He is for sure. And that's
cool
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I met him at Off the Dribble. Yeah. They had an event out in Detroit.
Yeah, Babyface a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
but cool. When you is who you is, it's just what it is.
Exactly.
If the business is supposed to happen, it's gonna happen.
Right.
I told you all the people I did music with, but the people that done shot with me, Finesse 2 times.
Yeah.
Ride 49, Lil Tyler, BG. Who else hot in there had some of my stuff, man? There's so many. Future's brother, Casino. I ended up running into that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think he out. I think he out on a bond right now.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. What happened?
Oh man.
Oh, well, we gotta pray for that situation. But everything go in his favor.
Yeah, but, man, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's a few more, bro. I can't, think off of the head. I don't want to take.
All the people. Time. No, all the people that you said, crazy. You see what I'm saying? I think it speaks for itself.
Shit show.
So my next question is, how do you feel about signing to a label?
I think it's a good thing. Depending on what label it is, like Empire, that's a good move. Because you ain't always gotta sign as you get a 360, you can do distribution. You know what I'm saying? That's the wave. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to push you. Right. Be able to help with what you got going on. So I believe in it.
How do you feel about 360 deals? Do you think there's a positive to it?
Yeah, if you do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can take what they give you and still just invest it into your craft. You know what I'm saying? And what you need to do instead of trying to get the lifestyle. Let the shit play for you, and then let the shit turn out for you in your favor in a few years after the investments. Even if it's not just investing in the music, you can invest it into stocks, different things, all type.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Who would you want to make a song with?
Right now, Larry June for sure. Once I got on my radar, I think I sound good with it. Cause I really ain't like, I'm one of them guys, bro. I like my music.
Right.
I say I like what I do, like, and I ain't one of them guys like who be fanned out. Like our sounds might not even be alike. You know what I'm saying, or complement each other. But I definitely one day want to do some like on with a bigger artist, like a female artist, like a Gorilla or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire. Just like if you believe in yourself, bro, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? So ain't I can't even really tell you because it's coming.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's coming.
How do you feel about the whole F the Streets movement? Do you think it's authentic? Like what's your take on that?
I feel like people's backing this against the wall, and I feel like they just trying to run with, you know what I'm saying? Because if a lot of stuff didn't happen, people still gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just feel like it's a good thing because I'm for sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that wave. Cause even though I'm from the neighborhood, we grow out of that. Like the goal is to grow away from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Change the neighborhood, buy the neighborhood back. You know what I'm saying? Not destroy it. So like, F the streets, like it's still bullshit because we from there, so we can't say F the streets. We gotta be able to word things better and acknowledge the youth better, and by telling them, no, we ain't saying F your homie or F where you come from, but F the things that's going on and the situations that's people making and how they moving, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, fuck the bullshit, but I still respect where I come from. I know where I come from, but yeah, fuck the bullshit.
Yeah.
In the streets, you know what I'm saying?
100%, man. That's well said.
Yeah.
Well said. And I think that this is a great transition. How did you get involved with fashion designing?
So I went to school and shit, you know, DC, Baltimore, all that is hella fashion, hella, you know what I'm saying? So I started dressing different. I always dress different because my dad was kind of like real flashy. I always liked nice shit, even if I couldn't have it or had it, you know what I'm saying? I knew how to always match shit up, put shit together. And I started working at Next in like 2020.
I remember seeing you there.
And me working at Next because I wanted to start a clothing brand. When I started my record label, I used to sell merch. I used to sell T-shirts. I used to, you know, and I seen the bag from it, and I'm like, one day I want to have like a real, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Barry started doing his thing, and you know, he see me working at Next, and he hit me up, and that's how, you know, and he's like, oh, I see you up at Next. I'm like, shit, you know, bro, I'm just up here trying to learn, you know what I'm saying, the clothing business. Maybe one day I want to have my own store, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, bro, you gotta have your own brand, because I was buying his shit up crazy. That's all I was wearing is Barry and video shoots and whatever I did for real. And he's like, bro, you need your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just
What year was
up with
this?
the name. This was 2020. This was 2020. And coming in at the end of 2020, so by 21, I had started my brand and made my LLC and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we came up with the right name. Because I always wanted my shit to be Eli something, you know. And then, you know, we just got more into the Elijah. My real name is Elijah, so.
How's it spelled? With the E?
Elijah.
Mine is spelled with an A.
Yeah, so yours is still in the Bible too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
I'm not hip.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
I know about Elisha and Elijah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I thought that was spelled with an A.
No, they both E.
They both still with an E?
Yeah, they both
but yeah, a lot of people don't even know about that.
Yeah.
But my name is so powerful, bro. It means my God.
Definitely.
It means pure-hearted. You know what I'm saying? So Elijah in the Bible, he guided the children from Israel from worship false idols. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
he was flexing on the godly side though.
Yeah. So
it's boasting in the Lord.
Yeah. So it's like I'm already powerful. You start the brand, that's gonna be powerful. Now the meaning it's powerful once you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So when me and bro created it, he already knew what type of guy I was and how I dressed and what type of stuff I liked. So when we created it, it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. We worked it, like we came with this shit overnight, like a day or two. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't do the LLC art. I just was working on designs and stuff like that. And once I did that, bro, I'm like, shit, I already got the fashion game down. I already know how to dress. I'm already working the next styling people. You know what what I'm saying? And I'm doing that with no, you know what I'm saying? Everybody love to come get dressed by me because they know I get fly. You know what I'm saying? So once I started a brand, they know this shit gonna be fly because I already get fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something I didn't really know I had a knack for it, but I knew I had a knack for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember being as a kid, I was always creative. I used to draw. Like I used to make my own jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cut them up, bleach them, different shit. You know, so it just didn't know what I was doing at the young age. It's always been there though.
That's what's up, man. And I think that's amazing that you're utilizing the platform that you have with music, because in this time you have to be multi-talented. You got to be able to do a lot of different things.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you spoke on knowing Bart early on.
Yeah, me and Bari, we started playing football together probably about 7 years old for B team all the way to varsity. We always played on the same team. It's so crazy in the pictures I got with bro, or our team pictures, we was always either in front of each other or right behind each other, like in our pictures, all the way from that shit crazy.
That's
like,
crazy.
It's crazy, bro. And I didn't never notice it until he passed and all this stuff. It's crazy because my birthday Thursday. That's like one of my gifts I'm gonna do for his family. He got some, bro got little girls too. I was supposed to really do something for him for Christmas, but when I get back, I got some kid sets and shit. I'm gonna make sure I drop him off some sets.
That's what's up,
just
man.
try to drop some money on him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just real shit because I know bro would do it for me. You know what I'm saying? He helped me do. You know what I'm saying? Change my life. Just seeing my vision, bro. Always believed in me from when we was kids to now. So it's just like gotta show my appreciation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm trying to flex and. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gotta tell it because I probably won't even post it. You know what I'm saying? It's out the kindness of my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro was a good dude.
He definitely was, and he had such impact on the city. I really think, man, next Virgil. Next Virgil.
Definitely.
Next Jay Lorenzo, because it was like he was consistent. Everything he made was a hit.
Yep.
What would you say was Bar's impact on the city of Akron?
Oh, it was big, bro. It was legendary. People say things won't be done again. Somebody might do it again, but it's not like how bro did it.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, bro.
He was that.
Yeah,
he was that.
He on Mount Rushmore. You feel me? And you can't knock it.
At all.
You know? Like he the reason of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my broski for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Love him for real, man. Like, and it's so fucked up because me and bro released pieces together. You know what I'm saying? When I first dropped, that's how I dropped. I did a collab with Bari. We released that next clothing store where I was working at. Sold out twice. And
it was legendary, man.
It was legendary, but me and bro, like, we ain't get to see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just how life be sometimes, bro. Everybody got their own beliefs, and bro believed in what he believed in. I believe what I believe in. Shit just, we thought we had more time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thought we had more time. I'm glad I got to make up with bro, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never fall out or get in no fight or nothing, but we just stopped doing business. So I knew it was something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I may have said something that hurt bro, or, you know what I'm saying? And I just wish things was different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that I got to talk to my brother. You know what I'm saying? And laugh and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when he passed, it kind of gave me that release. Like, oh, I'm glad I'm still cool, even though we ain't did no business or dropped again. Even though, you know what I'm saying? Our shit was crazy. It's just like, bro set me up. He was really letting me know, like, you don't need me. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother for life, man. Shit, so like I can't even sit here and fake like I'd have probably been doing this if it wasn't for bro. I probably wouldn't even be selling clothes. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta give bro his flowers for really the greatest.
Yeah, man, for sure.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Real.
Barry was definitely that, man. He inspired me.
Yeah.
Like I said, we never met, but like him doing the collab with East High School.
Yeah, that was
I've
crazy.
always wanted to
was
design
crazy.
some, sport uniforms for a high school, and for see him do that, then you got Dirt, you got West Side Gun. The work ethic goes unnoticed, and I just want to say that. So yeah, man, long live Barry.
Long live Barry for sure. Love you, bro.
How else do you invest in yourself outside of music besides fashion?
I got my own brand called Majin Buu Exotics. So that's a brand I'm working on and building up right now. It's taking me it's probably gonna put me at a good spot with investors. You know what I'm saying? In a different industry, the cannabis industry. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is the next thing. You know what I'm saying? With cannabis being $1 billion industry. You know what I'm saying?
Trillion.
So I feel like trillion. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like turning that, like you seen what Burner did off the merch. So now I'm finna start creating the merch for that. So I feel like once I start doing that,
I'm not even hip.
Burner, Burner is his brand is Cookies. That's that's the CEO of Cookies.
Yeah,
Burner used to be coming up here making music too. That's who I used to listen to as well.
That's crazy.
They all used to rap with Al Pacino.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
That's
Cookies
crazy.
legendary.
Cookies legendary. Yeah, Burner, the creator of Cookies. And it's like that's where I'm trying to go with this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about real estate? You see guys like Rollo
yeah,
buying up whole neighborhoods.
I do real estate. I got a few houses now on Section 8. I got one I stay in. Definitely trying to do more this year on getting properties and doing the flip game. You see, the ones I got now are longevity. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting the slow money, but I want to get into the flip game. That's more of an investor thing too, because if you find that investors, they put up the money, you get the back end. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to learn the game, mess with the right people. It's on. That real estate game crazy. Like you say, Rollo, the New Dallas boys, them boys play with that property too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some money behind that property. My uncles, like I was telling you about, my dad's brothers, them the ones who got records and all that. Back when they played ball, they got plenty of properties. And that's I got a property with them.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I think that you have to be that way. How do you feel about the current scene of music in Akron?
The music scene right now, we got some pieces. Definitely got some pieces. We got talent. We got talent in Ohio, period. I just feel like once people in the city understand the game, understand the growth that comes with the music, collaborations, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the city will get some traction. Right now it's just so scattered. My big homies, Al Pacino and all that, I started rapping with them when I came in as well. They had structure. They still to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like my big homie, fake rich off of music, you know what I'm saying? Like music took care of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just bought a $600,000 house a couple years back. You know what I'm saying? Al Pacino got hella raps, got hella businesses and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he off of music, bro. So it's like, once people understand and can lead a city and can move around and collaborate and really be about the music for real, seriously, and not just making music, trying to beef with another side, and like really getting into the art, it's gonna grow. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get traction. We have talent here, plenty of talent. There's plenty of talent everywhere.
Who are some of the notable references?
My little homie Stacker Baby was hot. He done had a little run for a little minute now. I'm just speaking on the younger artists is Nunu 2 times. My little homie Navy, he's staying in Florida right now. He hard, man. He fire. I mean, not Florida, he's staying in Texas, but he from the city too. Who else we got that's hot from the city, man? There's so many artists, bro, to just sit here. You know, Shawty Boy, he gonna do his thing. He got his own little, fan base. He got his own style. There's so many artists, bro. My dude Trapper been doing his thing, staying consistent. Y'all the baby been staying consistent. Um, there's so many names, and I don't want to think I'm leaving nobody out because if you know you've been putting in that work, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even got to say your name. You know what I'm saying? The people know what's going on. So anybody out there from the city, if you've been going hard and you think you getting overlooked, I had those problems. I'd have been there. You can't let that stop you. Consistency is everything, and you don't know when your day come. You know what I'm saying? You can't let today's disappointment cast a shadow on tomorrow's dream. Like, and that's something I learned.
Huh? I said that was poetic.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? So like, once we consistent and we believe in each other, like I seen my homie Yada Baby, shout out to Yada Baby. I seen he say, if we can pay our homies and people around here, if they want something for a feature and you want them on something, pay them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. If they want it, no long as it ain't nothing crazy, and if they worth it, pay them. If you want them on something, you know what I'm saying? That's what I tell a lot. I've been telling people that for a long time, since like 2020, because I feel like 2020, that's when I'm like, I can't keep doing nothing for free.
Right.
I ain't just, when you do something with me, you gonna get a kit, you're gonna get a nice whip, you're gonna get some money, you know what I'm saying? We can do a lot of different stuff. You ain't gonna just get somebody pulling up when we just rapping, and no, it's a lot of stuff that come with me, so you gotta pay for me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay for my crap. You gotta pay for my time, because time is money.
You can't get it back.
So if it's not gonna be about money, it gotta be about collaborating. It gotta be about growing to make the money. If it's not about that, it ain't no reason for us to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And once people get into that and learning that music is a business, then things will go a little better around here. But I'm definitely been watching all the artists, everybody from the young to the old, man. Everybody keep going hard. It's our curve.
That's what's up, man. Well said. How do you feel about rappers becoming streamers now and getting involved with that lane?
I mess with the streaming. I do a little streaming myself, content, reactions. Shout out to my cousin Clay. If y'all don't follow cousin Clay, make sure y'all go follow him on YouTube right now. Showing love to everybody. Just bringing that content creator thing to life in the city. What's the question again?
How do you feel about rappers getting into streaming?
So, I feel like it's something you should do. You know what I'm saying? Because streamers is making a bag like a rapper, if not more than rappers. So, if you're a rapper and streaming slow enough for you, music streaming is slow enough for you, then internet streaming and game streaming and all this stuff might help piggyback and pick up your music, you know what I'm saying? And you also can get a bag for this. So I feel like it's good for the artists, it's good for the people that's doing it that don't make music, because you can come together, you can collaborate.
Right.
I'm for it.
That's what's up. How do you feel about AI?
I really ain't with AI, I ain't gonna lie. It's cool to a certain extent, but I feel like it's getting out of hand. I feel like one day we gonna regret it.
Damn.
Not like far as like what is helping with technology and all that, but I feel like AI and robots and all that shit like that's why it's making movies and shit about this shit. One day this shit gonna, gotta take that shit in sometime.
Definitely.
Yeah, like this shit it's controlling a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's good and bad.
Yeah, it's always a trade-off.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of like a conspiracy theory type question, because you kind of touched on it a little bit with the AI question. How do you feel about the music industry, like the dark side of it? Like, do you think it's like the Illuminati, like recruiting people in the music industry?
I feel like it's like that in any industry. Not just music. I feel like they all over. It's just all about, you know what I'm saying, the way we think it is or how it is. It might be a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, stuff definitely probably going on. What is going on for sure. But I just feel like, it's different strokes for different folks. It's something I never do. So I can't really talk about it unless I don't know about it, because I ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? But I see the Diddy stuff. I see all stuff people talk about online and what goes on, and you know, but all them people probably in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
2026 just started.
Right.
What are your plans for this year? As far as music, fashion, or any big things that you want to share with your fans?
Yeah. So of course I'm dropping some new music. Um, I'm gonna do a lot of videos from my last couple albums from last year. Get them out the way. Then I'm gonna drop some new albums this year, probably about 2 or 3. Um, get a lot of videos done, shooting out of town, stuff like that. Um, and I'm gonna get a lot of that stuff done when I do my events like South by Southwest, All Star Weekend, Super Bowl weekend, doing the leagues and stuff for the 1v1s,
Yeah.
the 5v5s, the different, messing with my boy Frigga, the P League, um, just getting in with those different type of guys, doing different things. I haven't came up with a name yet, but I've just been playing with some names, so I ain't gonna throw no name out there yet. We also, I got a couple collaborations coming out with the brands, like shout out to Overrated.
Yeah, I'm hip to him.
Yeah, shout out to Overrated. We got a collab coming up. I got a few more collabs coming up with Jokes Up, Candy Paint. Different collabs with smoke shops, things like that. There's a lot of collaborations coming up from music, Majin Boy Exotics, Eli Designer Brands. Gonna be a lot. You're gonna see a lot more of me on YouTube, Shorts, TikToks. So make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, The Real Eli Bandman. On YouTube, Eli Bandman. Music, y'all can look me up, Eli Bandman on everything. Make sure y'all subscribe, stream. Make sure y'all go watch the stuff I post on my YouTube from years ago, because I'm getting into that bag. If you don't know, you're slow.
Now, you did have some trouble with your YouTube.
Yes. So let's get on that real quick before we get into the next. I had my music, my YouTube that I started off with that was gaining all the traction. I had a phone and I lost the phone, and I think somebody found the phone in a different city. Ended up hacking my YouTube, basically where I couldn't get in it no more. So I didn't have my YouTube for about 4 years, so I had to start a new YouTube, maybe not even 4 years, 6 years. I had to start a new YouTube. I'm just now getting it back a few months ago. I built that one up to 1,000 subscribers, but it just wasn't hitting like that other one. You know what I'm saying? It had all my old videos, my old songs with bigger artists and stuff like that. And I ended up getting it back. So like that whole time not having it, I was like way in the space with my music. Like, damn, I lost all my fans, and you know what I'm saying? And now I'm gaining all of them back because I got that page back, but I gained them back on my other page. But it's like I got fans on this one and fans on that one now.
Now, how did you get your account back? Because it's probably an artist that's in a similar situation as you. What's your advice to them?
If you got your email, you always still can Google them. Even if somebody get in and hack it and change the email, your email was on there before. So you just send them, because I don't think they can take your one email off. It still got to be on there. They might can just add one in. So if you still use your email, hit up Google, and they're gonna send you what's the name, and say they're gonna respond to you in 90 days. And when they respond to you in 90 days, you got to make sure you're paying attention to your Yahoo, your Gmail, whatever. They're gonna send you a code, and then that code gonna be able to get you back into your YouTube. It's gonna ask for that email. Boom. Once you got that email, even though it's already got another one on there, it's gonna probably give you. It's probably gonna ask you.
Security question.
Yeah, a couple security questions that you had on there for before, and once you get through there, you're back in, and you can change it back from when whoever hacked it, take theirs off and put another email that you have.
And you also lost your Instagram?
Yep, I lost my Instagram back.
How many did you have? Followers did you have before?
I probably had like almost 50K, like 40-something K.
Man, yeah. I bet that was devastating.
Yeah, that was sorry, because It was shaking. My Instagram was shaking everywhere. And I didn't know I could get it back. I ended up starting my new one up. That one ended up shooting up to 20,000 fast. And I ended up losing that one too. And I ended up, luckily, people seeing that I lost it, I ended up getting an Instagram rep. So if you ever like lose your Instagram, you make a new one. It's people, if you try to find like the reps, some of them are actually regular people, you know what I'm saying? And they work for like the Instagram reps, stuff like that. And you might have to pay them. You just got to pay to get your stuff back if it's worth it.
Exactly, man. I'm glad you shared that. Now, how do you feel about the off the dribble, ball is life? How do you feel about the whole 1v1 movement? Are you familiar with any other players?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to my boy TG. Shouts out to my boy Dre. My boy Colin. My boy Zevin. My boy Q. And Nail. We finna start up our own leagues, having our own games, things like that. Like I was telling you, I follow Frigga and all them, and I see all the stuff that's going on. Shout out to my boy Fumby. He hits me up a lot because he wanted to do some like content for me for my clothes. He messed with my clothes heavy.
Oh yeah, tap into that for sure.
Yeah. I was supposed to been do it for real. I actually just hit him up not too long ago, and he was gonna pull up on me, but I ended up getting busy, and I didn't get to catch him. But I'm gonna catch him. I'll probably catch him on the 31st at the event. Make sure y'all come pull up to Frigga's event, January 31st in Akron, Ohio. It'll be all type of all those guys gonna be there. I know Baldy's gonna be there.
Michael Beasley. Chalmers. And Lance probably gonna be there too. I ain't gonna lie, even though he's not on the card.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson, he always pull up for content and rooting for his guys, man. So yeah, I'm definitely following it. I mess with it.
That's what's up, man. Who would you rank your top 3? Like, are you familiar with like Nas and Rob? Who would you say is top 3 in the 1v1 space?
I like JP. I ain't saying he top 3 or not. I like him because he talks shit. I mess with JP, but my top 3 would be my guys. You know what I'm saying? My boy TG. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody can mess with my boy Dre.
He on the next card too. TG is.
Yeah,
he on that card.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, Dre is tough. I interviewed Dre. He tough.
And my boy, I call TG. I call TG Baby Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because he one of them guys, he can clear it, you know what I'm saying, and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And I call my boy Colin, he the silent assassin. You know what I'm saying? And Dre, he can do everything with that boy. That's Pat that. You know what I'm saying? So I done made names for these boys and everything. We got something big coming, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. It's up there.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm glad that you, again, you got a real business savvy mindset, and I think that's going to put you in times of opportunity way more than the average person. So I think that's good that you're utilizing music, and just your opportunity to invest in yourself in a lot of different ways. So
yes, sir.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because it's important. And people seeing this, they follow you. Like you said, you got a face, you got a name.
Yeah.
And people, they need to know this stuff. So I'm glad you shared.
For sure. Got to know who Bandman is. If you don't know, your ass is slow.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
You can clip that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is your advice to the youth before we close up?
My youngers out there, man, listen to me. I know you from the hood. I know you tough. I know you gang, bang, gang, or whatever. I know you shoot 'em up, bang, bang. That shit old, man. The new game, how to kill these niggas is with success. Manyan. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no manyan, you're done yan. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, my youngers out there, if y'all still on that, a couple years from now, you want to try to change your life, and you gotta, the stuff you do in the past, it comes to the light. The things you do in the past, it'll hold you back in the future. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to, adapt to, the legal way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a dope boy just to get money. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get a job, you can start a business. You know what I'm saying? You can be an electrician. You know what I'm saying? There's so much you can do out here. You know what I'm saying? You be a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the camera. You know what I'm talking about? Do something you find a knack at. You like playing the game? Oh, they paying for that now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, young nigga.
That's what's up, man. Well said. Last question. Any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to my babies, my daughter, both of my daughters, Kaylani and Jolie. Shout out to my supporters, man. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the people that really believe in me, that see the vision. And I also shout out to the haters, man. Shout out to the people that don't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep me going. Y'all definitely give me the, you know what I'm saying, the extra push. You know what I'm saying? Because when I see y'all, and I see y'all out, when I see y'all and I don't get them likes, I don't get them certain people, I already know. You know what I'm saying? It make me smile because I know I'm doing something right. If they ain't talking, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you again.
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
think this is probably gonna be my biggest interview yet.
Oh yeah. Say that then.
For sure. So yeah, man. Until next time.
Until next time. Bye!